Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves in this collective space, you were called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, we are all here collectively together on the eve of New Year's. There's a reason, there's a purpose why you're here. You're meant to receive a message today. We're about to enter this beautiful new energy of abundance as we step into 2025, and Spirit has been getting me to work really hard to communicate and bring you messages before we enter this new year. And I woke up this morning with a message. I wasn't actually planning on filming this reading. There are two readings Spirit got me to do, extra ones, and this one I really didn't have time to do, but I was called to do it again. So here I am, everyone. And we had a message this morning, which is wake up every day and choose you. Spirit is really wanting you to choose yourself this coming year, every single day. So once again, wake up every day and choose you. Choose your dreams, choose your vision, and choose your power. No matter how heavy the doubts feel, choose yourself every single damn day. Okay, so waking up every day, choosing yourself, repeating an affirmation to yourself, which I have an affirmation for you. If you would like to use this in your life, feel free to write this down. It is, I choose myself today and step into my power, knowing that I am the author of my story and guardian of my soul. So once again, I choose myself today and step into my power, knowing that I am the author of my story and the guardian of my soul. All right, so this year, Spirit is asking all of us to take responsibility for our souls, okay, and vibrate in the energy of love. All right, so what I'm going to do for you today is I selected all of these cards in my morning meditation, and Spirit wants to share with you spirit animal energies that you're meant to work with at this time throughout this year, followed by 3 tarot cards to see what else Spirit wants to share with you. A bonus card. This is the Into the Lonely Woods. I don't know if any of you have seen my Black Moon reading recently, but this is the card deck that I had it in my mind. So here I am with this deck today. So we're going to pull a bonus card. I'm then going to pull 3 personal messages for you. These are specific for you, ones that Spirit really wants you to hear. So I want you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. We're going to close off with an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right. Let's call in Spirit and open things up here. So spirit animal energy, what is it that you may be seeing around you animal wise? And what message is this animal bringing for you? We are getting whale, communication. Look at that. Have any of you seen a whale in your life? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. Communication here is going to be very powerful for you. It's a tool, right, that we all have that we can use. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. I'm going to read that one more time. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. Okay, they're calling me to pull one more card, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We are also getting armadillo. Protection. You are under divine protection. As you step into this new year, know that you are under divine protection. Okay, so the message here for you is you are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. So once again, you are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. And remember, everyone, no is a complete sentence. This is you ultimately taking your power back. Okay? Spirit is wanting you to choose you this year. All right, so I just feel that there's a beautiful energy coming in with 2025, everyone. And we're really being given an opportunity to step into our power, take responsibility of our soul, right? So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting Ace of Pentacles. So we're starting fresh here. There's a new opportunity, a new experience that you get to experience in the way that you choose to experience it. Okay, look at the size of this pentacle. I always find it interesting with this card because this pentacle is so much bigger than the person on this card. So this is something that you're meant to actually plant. It's a seed, right? So as we enter 2025, it's a time to start planting seeds. Okay, this is the beginning of something for you. So the Ace of Pentacles, we have Three of Swords. So again, this is such an important message. Anything that you're holding on to, doubts, fears, baggage, old emotions, regrets, hurts, pains, whatever these are, it's time for you to release it. It's time for you to work on releasing these energies. Okay, you're opening up room right now. We are going through a major expansion, and you can choose to hold yourself back, or you can choose to allow yourself to experience what you're meant to experience. So the Three of Swords here, and we also have the Knight of Swords. This is where you wake up every single day, you choose yourself, you choose your dreams, you choose your vision, and you choose your power. Right? This is you taking action, getting into motion around what it is that you want to create. This is where you are an active participant in the co-creation of your best life. Okay, we have a black horse here. Some of you may be seeing black horses around you. That's another animal spirit's energy that you're meant to work with. Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of progress. Now, the other thing Spirit is saying here is to slow down. Because through the slowdown, if you're rushing and rushing, trying to make things happen instantly, that's not how it works. So Spirit is saying through your slowing down, you're going to speed things up. So the Knight of Swords here. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at this. I'm seeing a lot of progress. I'm seeing so much success and abundance around you here. And yes, it's a beautiful opening. It's a beautiful beginning, and it's a journey. It's definitely a journey with its own experiences, and it's a heightened frequency and vibration here. This is what I'm picking up on, something that you have manifested in your life. This is something that doesn't happen often. And again, I'm getting the Black Moon energy still playing a huge part in how things are aligning for you, how things are showing up for you in your life, things that are happening that don't often happen. Okay, so before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this message along to someone that might need to hear its message. And this is why we're here, everyone. Spirit is really wanting to bring you a message, communicate with you. There's definitely something here that is going to, even if it's a little itty bitty thing that you're going to get from this reading, there's definitely something here for you today. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles here. This is such a beautiful, open, expressive energy. This is an opportunity for you to step into that power, right? As the guardian of your soul, as an author that is now going to write their story. And remember, we have the power to rewrite our story as well. So that's coming up. And I feel this is coming up as a way to heal. That's really interesting for some of you, rewriting your story or just writing your life story in a way that heals you. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of communication through expressing it with writing. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, all of these opportunities, different things that you can actually implement in your life, experience in your life. Big things. These are things that start small. Everything starts from a smaller place. It's not big right away. It's like planting a tree, right? The tree, we have to know exactly what tree we're planting. So this is also an energy where Spirit wants you to understand what it is that you're working with, right? So when you have a vision, it's like, okay, I have this vision to create a YouTube channel, to create an online platform. Okay, what is that going to look like? So I'm very business-minded, very business-oriented. I come from a business background. I have a lot of marketing experience, so I use that with my channel. So I look at it from that perspective, and I also look at it from a creative perspective because I'm very creative. So I mix a lot of different things to bring what it is that I want to express and share with you through Spirit, through this channel, right? So I feel something is coming up here in your life where everything is starting to make sense, or Spirit is calling you to gather the ingredients. It's like a magician energy. The magician is the author, right? So it's about gathering the right ingredients for the recipe of the desired reality you desire to experience. Okay, so understanding what this is and planting those seeds, and understanding that this is going to take commitment. It's going to take your energy, your time. So there's a commitment that needs to be made here. There's also, I'm getting a sacrifice here. I don't know what the sacrifice is, but it's almost like a sacrificing of something, and in order to make something happen. And this doesn't have to be a negative sacrifice. And I'm getting sacrifices coming in. So perhaps some of you have implemented or done something new which has sacrificed your time somewhere where it's important. So the sacrifice, there's a spotlight being put on the sacrifice some of you have made, and you're recognizing or becoming aware that perhaps there's a new path revealing itself to you through this awareness around a sacrifice. Okay, so I'm getting someone that started something and you're finding that you've made time and energy for this thing. You're making it happen, but there's something else that actually requires your attention, and you know this. So this is actually not a mistake or a failure on your part. It's actually opened you up to the time and energy that you actually have. And perhaps this time and energy is not meant to be put here, but rather there, because this part of your life is meant to grow right now. So this is not what I'm getting here with this Ace of Pentacles, is also a redirection of your energy, a new seed that is being planted, or a seed that requires something different. It's like the energy that you're putting into this, it's redirecting you and connecting you with something different. Now, this is not going to be an experience for everyone. I'm just getting some of you that might be being redirected right now, and the awareness around it. So you're elevating in frequency and vibration, and there is a lot of spiritual growth happening here with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing a very grounded, earthy energy. There's something that you're feeling in your physical world here. This again is showing up as, you know, a business opportunity. This could be a relationship for some of you. This could be a passion project. This is something that's showing up in your material world for you, where you're having to actually change something in your schedule, implement something extra that you do, but it doesn't have to be something extra. Instead, Spirit is wanting you to take a look at the areas of your life where you have planted seeds to see how much energy they require. Maybe there's something that you're doing right now that can wait till later. They want you to focus on a few things at a time here and not try to do everything all at once. Okay, so again, they're bringing you back to yourself, because everything starts with you. You are I feel they're showing me the water bucket or bowl or water thingy that you use to plant water or plant water plants. It's like a yellow or even a red color. It's kind of mixing in between the two, but I'm seeing you watering that garden. So it's up to you how you choose to use this energy, but it all comes from you, right? This is why Spirit is taking you back to yourself. So anywhere you're putting energy that is being wasted, Spirit is wanting you to release and let go of that. And maybe this year, and I feel they're asking some of you to make a commitment to yourself this year, right? To choose you this year. You don't have to do this. It's something that Spirit is wanting to share with you, right? They're wanting to suggest, right? Give you a little nudge around. And some of you may be seeing signs around you through animals. You might be seeing an armadillo, a whale. Perhaps you're seeing this in actual real life, or you're seeing it in images online somewhere. But there's definitely these energies of animals, black horses as well, right? So 3 of Swords. This is related to the heart. I'm getting that maybe this is something that is missing, like something love. I'm getting someone that may feel like love is missing in your life, or you're not feeling connected. There's definitely a disconnect somewhere. Not everyone is disconnected out there. I do feel this is not something that's the entirety of your life, even though it could be for some of you, but this feels more like a disconnect somewhere with someone, with something in your life. And I'm also picking up on a lot of pains and hurts from your past experiences. Maybe you're still in this energy right now. Perhaps you're trying to figure out what it is that you need to do around it. Spirit is actually letting you know, like, you know deep down inside what it is that you need to do. So you know that. And when we know that and we are aware of it, when we choose to not do it, again, we are now choosing to experience this experience we're having that might not be in alignment with what we desire to experience, right? So they're wanting you to pull these swords out one by one. And a lot of times I feel this is mental. This is something that is in our mental scape, in our mind, in our thoughts that we focus our energy towards. And these swords, it's an energy, I'm getting an airy energy right now. So it's kind of floating up in the air, and it's not something that's actually real. It's an illusion. It's some sort of a filter we have created. So Spirit is also wanting some of you to work on your mind shift, the way that you're showing up in the world. This is a big message. And, this is you taking responsibility for your soul. This is you being the guardian of your soul. You're now taking on the responsibility of taking these swords out, working on turning those fears, turning those hurts, turning that pain into strength, right? And there's another way that you can channel things as well. So if you're someone that has been going through a healing journey, perhaps you are working on releasing these energies, but you're finding it's been really tough and you're not getting anywhere with it. Perhaps you're meant to channel it into something else. You're meant to work with this. Perhaps you're meant to use it as a tool for good, right? To help others. Right? Perhaps your story is something that someone needs to hear in order to get out of whatever situation that they're in, or to give them hope, or to inspire them, to teach them, right? So some of you are here to actually inspire and teach others. I feel you are a messenger. You have a really big heart. And what I'm getting here is perhaps you are someone that gives a lot of love and a lot of your energy to others. And perhaps it's sometimes taken for granted, or you're taken advantage of. And this is where Spirit is wanting you to not hold on to those experiences, but be aware of them, that they do exist. And you know where that energy exists, so you can limit the amount of time or energy that you put into those areas. You can even block them out. This is about keeping your space, your energy sacred, right? Again, you are the guardian of your soul. It's up to you to choose the kind of energies you want to surround yourself with. Right? That includes people energy. This includes environmental energies, community, whatever this is. They're wanting you to choose what it is that you want to experience in your life. Okay, and the other thing here is I'm getting knight and shining armor. So this is the Knight of Swords here, the knight in shining armor. You are your own knight in shining armor. There is no other knight in shining armor. No one is coming to save you. You are responsible for your own soul, and they're wanting you to take responsibility of that soul. They're wanting you to choose yourself. Okay, so I feel this has been a really big message that Spirit has been wanting me to share. And through my collective readings, I feel there's little bits of hints and pieces of this message throughout, and I feel this has been a very powerful message as we are moving into 2025. They're wanting you to take your power back. They want you to vibrate in the energy of love. So those of you that really enjoy giving your love out there, continue doing that. That is a gift that you have. Not a lot of people have this gift, so continue giving your love out there. If you're feeling that you're not getting that love back, or you're not feeling good about the energy you're receiving in return from where you're giving your love, it's time to reassess whether you should be directing your love in that place. Perhaps you're meant to adjust and redirect it somewhere else, right? But you, again, are the one that's in control of redirecting this energy. They're not wanting you to stop putting that love out there. Yes, sometimes love hurts. A lot of time, love hurts. But again, we are built for this. You're here for a reason, you're learning, and you're going to be able to express and share. Communication came in for you, right? Communicate this. Express it. Express it in a way that works for you, that is coming from the energy of love. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of creativity here. So perhaps creativity is an avenue, a channel for some of you to release, to heal. And healing is going to be a part of some of yours journey throughout 2025. I feel healing is a lifelong journey. There's a lot of things that we experience, a lot of things that we go through, little ones, big ones. And yes, we have a lot of emotions. That's the human experience. This is what we are here to do, is to experience this world and everything that it comes with, including emotions, right? And everything those emotions are tied to, right? We can't take things too personally. Spirit is saying, don't take it personally. When you take it personally, the only person that it's affecting is you, right? So you can choose to not allow things to affect you. And this is, again, building practices or techniques in your life. And Spirit is calling some of you to maybe implement techniques or practices. I like meditation. Speaking of meditation, I have a brand new channel, everyone. It's called Sacred Knowledge Living. I've got the channel in the link in the description box below, but this is everything that is not related to tarot, but spirituality and wellness. I'm going to have guided meditations there for you. I'm a big believer in meditations. Meditations actually bring you back to yourself. It tunes out the noise of the world. I feel the world is very noisy, and it's about to get a little bit more noisy. So it's all about understanding what affects your heart, your life force energy, the energy that keeps you alive and abundant, right? I'm getting this being interfered with or disrupted, or something in the way of it expressing itself and fully feeling the energy of love around or within, right? And 2025 is going to be a year where we are being called to go within, to really know thyself, choose you every single day, right? So big message here with that. And this heart center, again, they're saying life force, life source here as well. Make sure that you are taking care of your body, your mind, your soul, your health. If you're taking care of all of that, it will all take care of you as well. Okay, so swords, and we have double swords here, a lot that are in your mind, a lot that is kind of, I'm getting a lot that is floating around. I don't know what this is, but there's a lot of thought, a lot of things. I don't know if you stress or worry a lot. This is something that they want you to work on releasing, calming that body, that mind and soul, like grounding your energy, really getting out there and grounding, connecting with nature. Okay, and releasing any kind of pent-up emotions. I'm getting a lot of pent-up emotions here, and that's the Three of Swords. Wow, this card's energy is so strong. Look at that. Some of you holding on. Forgiveness is required. You have to take action on this. You have to actually get into motion and start working on releasing some of these energies, especially if you're someone that feels like there's a lot of heaviness. Maybe physically you're not feeling well, you're stressed out a lot, maybe you're worried or stressed about the future, maybe it's something to do with the past. These are things that don't exist, right? The past no longer exists. The future doesn't either. We don't know what's going to happen. We're not meant to know. We're meant to take steps forward and allow the path to reveal itself. That's how it works, right? And when we are focused too much on the worries, Because you know what? We are in the energy of abundance. We are meant to experience everything that the universe has to offer in the energy of love, in the energy of prosperity, in the energy of, again, abundance. Whatever abundance means to you, we are all connected to this. Things just get in the way. We have emotions that weigh us down, right? Things that we take so hard. Like sometimes we even are really hard on ourselves. And I'm getting somebody that's really hard on themselves, right? They want you to love yourself even more this year, not be hard on yourself, right? You are a beautiful soul. You are so loved. Spirit is wanting you to understand this. You are so, so loved. And everything around you confirms that. So, you know what? We live in a world that is polarity. It's polarized. And we have darkness and we have light. Everything exists, and wherever there's darkness. So this is another message which is coming through again. Black moon energy is tapping into that darker aspect of ourselves, our shadows, working with those, because here I'm getting a lot of shadows, a lot of darker energy that may be suppressed or needs to be released in some way, but it's surfacing. And I'm getting a wolf coming in as the spirit animals for some of you. Again, a darker energy. And this darker energy, if you're able to work with it and create some balance with it, you're really going to see how your life moves forward. You're going to progress. Things start to actually shift and change in your favor. And there's a lot of focus. There's a lot of discipline here. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of strategy. They're wanting you to be tactical here, to strategize, to plan, to organize, right? This is how, and you know, not everything is going to be up in the air. They want you to take this chaos, this unorganized, whatever this is, and give it structure, give it organization. Okay. And allow yourself to be free. Like there's freedom coming in, but I feel sometimes we feel constrained, or there's limitations, this feeling of limitations or restrictions. But again, sometimes those feelings are ones that we create within ourselves from the stories that we tell ourselves, the stories that we make up of the future, of the things that might happen. And then there's fear that builds up. And this fear is what gets the best of us. And this is the fear that Spirit wants us to turn into our greatest strengths. You have the power to do that. Okay, and again, the energy of transmutation, transformation, alchemical energy, this balance and bringing things all together. And I'm getting a magician working with a bunch of different ingredients, and they're using that to create. You are a creator. Okay, you're here to create. You're here to feel everything and be in the experience itself, but you're not meant to, even though it happens, we get intertwined with this energy of earth. We become one with it. And again, sometimes that is the experience, but it's the awareness around that, right? You want to be aware as you're going through the experience. And I feel that awareness sometimes is disconnected. And those of you that are here, I feel your awareness is heightened. You're not disconnected, but maybe there's people that you're experiencing in your life that may be disconnected, or you are someone new that has opened up and has become aware of this reality, the part that you play. Maybe there's some confusion here and you're wanting to gather or organize these thoughts or things that you're feeling, thinking about, right? You're wanting clarity or guidance around your specific situation, a specific situation, or your path. And this is what Spirit is revealing to you. Okay, and again, pay attention to your dreams here, everyone. I feel dreams, they always come in. Spirit always mentions dreams. It's because communication is happening through your dreams. Now I'm getting loved ones that have passed on that may have been showing up in your dreams recently. Again, there is a message, and perhaps you're hearing these people's names in your life. Again, it's just letting you know that they're around you, okay, that they're with you. And now I'm getting somebody that is holding a torch and they're actually passing it to you. So I feel these passed on family members, ancestors, even energies from other realms are giving you their light to shine it in the world and not be afraid. They want you to fearlessly move forward, take steps. You don't have to rush anything. Take things one at a time here. As you are moving into this new year, everyone, Spirit is wanting you to have a vision, have a dream, and tap into the power that is available right now. It's always available, but we're definitely going to feel it as we step into 2025. Step into your power, cultivating it. This is how it works for me, and you can find your own way here, everyone. But I like to wake up and have an affirmation that I repeat to myself over and over. And sometimes I use the same affirmation over 3 months until I start to feel its effects. I chant it, right? And I also have guided meditations. I listen to guided meditations. I have a meditative ritual in the morning where I listen to music while I'm getting ready. I have implemented practices. I have a schedule, everything that aligns me to the energy that I want to experience. I created it for myself. This is what Spirit wants you to do, is to take action, become an active participant in the creation of this energy you desire to experience. This is you taking responsibility of your soul. They want you to be aware of the energies that you allow into your space or invite into your space as well. No is a complete sentence here, everyone. They want to keep repeating that. And what else is coming in is, it's not your circus, it's not your monkeys. It's not your circus, it's not your monkeys. Everybody is responsible for their own soul. Everyone has their own journey. Sometimes we are not meant to be a part of someone else's journey. And you know that releasing of that energy can be difficult for some of us because we have these emotions that are attached, or we feel really bad because we have such a big heart, because we feel things so deeply. That's actually a gift, by the way, right? Those of you that really feel deeply, those of you that have a very sensitive soul, this is a gift. This is something that you're meant to actually harness and to develop and to nurture. Right? This is something that is, you are someone that can heal others through what you feel. And if you're able to learn to work with those emotions, to work with those feelings, you're going to be able to heal others in the world. Okay, there is no such thing as fear. It's just an illusion, right? So again, those over emotions, especially with us that are sensitive out there, this is actually not a fear. It's not something you should be afraid of. But if you are, work on strengthening that and working with the energy that you have been gifted with, right? So what a beautiful message here. Spirit is opening you up to so many different kinds of experiences that are tied to the energy of love, tied to the energy of abundance. Okay, so I love this. Now let's go ahead and pull a bonus card for you. This is Into the Lonely Woods. And you know, life is a journey where sometimes we find ourselves in places of loneliness, where we're kind of treading life as a lone wolf. Maybe we're not alone in life. Maybe we have connection, but it's what I've always felt in my own life is that no one is experiencing life like me. I'm very aware of it. And you know, I can share things in the way that I want. Like I can choose to share things or show up in any version of myself I choose to. We have that power, right? And it feels like you're on your own there. You're kind of that own soul in this world. Sometimes, you know, when I was growing up, I would be like, why me? Why am I here? Like, what is the purpose of this? I'd ask questions like that. So this is why I was picking up on this deck. So I'm so happy that I'm able to actually use this deck as we enter the new year. So we are getting the learning of rights. Look at that, the learning of rights. This looks like a collective energy here. We've got more than one person. So I'm getting connection, collaboration, teamwork, and just being in that energy of togetherness. So the number 17, this could be a number of significance for you. So perhaps January the 17th is going to be a powerful date for some of you. And so what I'm getting here is somebody's falling. And even if you're falling, know that there's always support. You are under divine guidance and protection. This is what I'm getting here. You will not fall into that pit. There's nothing scary there. Okay, so that's coming through. So the message in this card is, as you wander this path of the soul, you may come upon others like yourself who have formed small clans and found their place in the world. Watch as they celebrate the rebirth of their clan, the rise of the new, the passing of ritual from one generation to the other. Learn of their rights, which can guide us all and be shared with all who have this tender love for others being within their hearts. Make time for play, delight, and celebration in your rituals. Let them not be so earnest that all joy is dimmed. This is a time for the new, for the unlearned, for the joyous discovery of what could be and what will come. Anticipate this with all the sweetness you can muster. So look at that. I just love this message for you today. So there's a reason and purpose behind everything. There's a reason why I was picking up on this card deck and the reason why I'm using it for you today. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message here is, you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. I'm getting goosebumps because this is connecting with this card. This person is falling into their soul tribe energy. So once again, you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. And second message here is, learn when to say no. Avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. So once again, learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. I love that. And your third message today is, spend more time on your spiritual growth. Spend more time on your spiritual growth. We've got a butterfly in this image, transformative energy here, everyone. Butterflies are coming in as signs for some of you. So let's go ahead. I don't know, Spirit wants me to pull another one, so let's do it. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So look at that. We were talking about sacrifices today. So it came through for you. So an angel number, some of you are seeing angel numbers already around you. This is going to give you your confirmation, and you're meant to hold on to this number because there's messages coming through. So 000, big decision. Some of you have to make some big decisions, right? And they're wanting some of you, especially if you're desiring change in your life, to start making different decisions. Okay, so you're getting a new perspective. So through the experience that you're going through right now, there is a new perspective that is developing. There's a giving and receiving energy. So the energy that you put out there, everyone, is the energy that you're going to get back in your life. And I've mentioned this before. If you're putting half-ass energy out there, you're going to receive half-ass energy back. There's an endless flow full of possibilities in your life right now. Spirit is wanting you to flow with this beautiful energy of abundance, of love, and also tap and tune into this energy that you're expressing love and abundance out to others. Okay, so 000, your life is full of possibilities. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. And I wanted to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. Choose you. Choose your power, choose your dreams, and choose your visions every single day. All right, so thank you so much and have a beautiful day.